And we are live on a panel, I guess. Really weird setup, though. Um, how you guys doing? I can, um, I can do a panel now, so if anybody wants to come up, yeah. Fuck yeah. I didn't know we could do that off tablets, but apparently we can. Hey, Junebug, how are you? The best is first. Yes, exactly. How you doing, man? How you doing? Um, I'm working on that video for you, the Gone with the Wind one. I filmed it yesterday, but then it didn't get saved. It got deleted, so I'll have to redo it. Um, but I did film that yesterday. Hello, Alexandria. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Uh, just to let you guys know, this is a panel. I got the panel shit working. So if anybody wants to come up, it's all fair game. Um, I don't know how to put it on live chat though on here, so hopefully I'm seeing everybody's comments. Um, okay, I think I got this. Hey Rick, how you doing, man? What's up? Welcome to the thingamajiggy. Oh, you had a great time? Nice. Yeah, your girlfriend seems nice. She was on Brad's stream the other day, and she was a very nice lady. I'm glad to hear you had a good time. And it's good to hear you're doing good, Alex. How you doing, Rick? But yeah, we got shit up and running, man. We got this up and running. What the fuck is brand? Oh, oh, this is cool. I can do thingy majiggies. I won't be doing those thingy majiggies, but I can do thingy majiggies. Oh, that's upgrading. Fuck that. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. From the few of you I heard, you're doing good. That's good to hear. Uh, nice. You're super great. Let's see if I can do this. Boom! That is cool. I haven't done this in a while. I can do this shit off a tablet. That's fucking cool. You used to be not able to do this, but now I can host my own panels and shit. That's cool. We're boom, boom. I'm way too excited about this. Boom, boom. I'm putting everybody up here. Okay, how do I stop? Okay, I got a little too crazy with power there, but yeah. If anybody wants to come up, it's an open invitation. I can put this link in the chat. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but I put this link in the chat. I think I can. Yeah, she hasn't posted any videos yet. But and she probably won't for a while, just a little nervous because she. Yeah, I get that. Lots of haters and stuff. I get that. He said put the link. Who said put the link? I put it though. Hopefully I'll be able to see if anybody gets in here. I think I will though. I haven't done this off a tablet before. So I'm just trying to figure out like how it works and stuff. But yeah, that's cool. She don't have to post videos if she don't want to. She can just chill. be a commenter. Commenters are important too. Let me see. I'll turn my camera on. There we go. I gotta move this giant ass dollhouse. I gotta move that. Jack, what's up? How are you? Well, she doesn't know what to do for the channel. The other thing is she took out a lot of terrorists. She's an expert marksman, so that's one. Yeah, I get that. I saw some interviews of the people over in Iraq. This one dude, he was over in Iraq. He was, I think it was Iraq. It was one of those places. He was as he was born there, and he fought against like terrorists and like Saddam Hussein and stuff. And then they were like trying to kill him and shit. It was crazy. But that's pretty cool. Uh, I bet she likes that. Well, she might not like the movie. I bet she might like the sniper with Bradley Cooper. That's about a real guy. He killed a bunch of people. He was one of the best snipers. Yeah. How you doing, Jack? It's nice to see you. She served in Africa, taking out the Boko. Oh, that's cool. Okay, Jack. Yeah. If I'm still here, you can definitely come in, man. Hey, Pages. How you doing? Welcome. I'm just. I got this thing going. I figured out I could do StreamYards off of a tablet, so now I'm like having an open. Anybody can hop in and chat and stuff. Good to hear. Do not talk to her about Chris Kyle. She does not like Chris Kyle at all. Called him the poorest man. Patton wanted. Oh shit, dude! I kind of want to talk to her about Chris Kyle now. I want to hear this shit. I want to hear. I want to hear why she thinks he's the poor man's Patton. Oh shit! All I've heard is good things about the dude. I heard he was a good, solid dude and really good marksman. And now I want to hear. I want to hear another side of the story. Did she personally know him? Because this could get interesting. Um, of course, you don't have to say if you don't want to. Saludos. Oh shit! Plastic knows Spanish. I do not know any of that. Wait, nombre is number. Yo soy Angel. Uh, that that's not my name. My name is Mijamo or Miramo or whatever. I know a little bit of Spanish. I barely passed. Yeah. Oh, they're all speaking the Spanish, and I'm lost. Maybe one day I'll convince her to do a video about Chris Kyle, and she says I have every right to bash him because he's a Texan dick from. He's a Texan dick. She's from Texas. Oh, dude, it's fine. You can bash him if you want to. Everybody has their opinions. It's not like I'm gonna go out of my way to defend a dude. Oh, no, I think you said that before, Pages. Well, welcome, Angel, man. Welcome. Um, it was just funny. Everybody just started speaking Spanish. You guys can get going. It's kind of funny. I think it's funny me just trying to interpret what is happening. Yeah, I put the link in chat. Um, but yeah. So what you guys been up to? I know Junebug's been doing good. What have you guys been up to? We're finally it's been some crazy months, man. Crazy shit, but we're finally getting some levity, a little bit of levity. Um, Hopefully everything will die down. It probably won't for a while, understandably. But hopefully we can get a solution here to a couple things. And hopefully everything ends up well. Sometimes I have to say because Angel is in the U.S. is yeah it is. I believe there are girls named Angel, and then I know some dudes named Angel. You being one of them. Yes. Yeah, she doesn't want any pictures of us even posted, even though people ask to see us together. Oh yeah, no. Yes, she don't have to show herself for a while. Even if you do a video, you could do like a voice changer and shit, and not be on camera. Um, Not that she has to do a video, but yeah, I get that because you don't want to be attracting unwanted attention. I totally understand that. Joy in life, living, laughing. Exactly, Rick. That's all we can do is just be good, man. I have not left my. What the fuck? You have not left your home since March 15th? Damn, man. Well, lockdown's almost done, man. Everybody gonna be getting the fuck out soon. Everybody's gonna be getting the fuck out, and it's gonna be glorious until the disease comes back and fucks us all. But you know what? We're all gonna catch it eventually. We're all gonna catch it eventually. Just stay clean, as clean as possible. Stay as healthy as possible. And if you catch it, it's a 50-50 chance, you know. Um, there's a YouTuber on here apparently that caught it. It's a bigger YouTuber. She does animations. I don't know how. I can't really say if she like caught her or not because she believes she caught it, but that's just because her doctor diagnosed her. But her doctor diagnosed her over the phone, so I can't say whether or not that was exactly it. But I will say that it did sound like a really bad sickness. But she is still alive, to my knowledge. So there's a chance on who start. And she heard rumblings about what's going to happen after, and it's all going to be deadly. She said, it makes sense. The government are a bunch of bastards. They definitely are. They definitely want this. They're definitely instigating this. And yeah, it's just not a good thing. I'm gonna put you guys on for a second. I'm still here. World War III difficult. No, I mean difficult. It's just got. Uh, it's hard to explain. We don't want attention from Boko. I don't know what you know about them. I don't know much, but I'll Google. I will Google. It's dangerous for me to be in public because of these dumbasses not wearing masks. They're not respected. Yeah, I get that, Rick. I get that, man. I was afraid of sneezing in public. I'm afraid of getting shot. You're probably one of the reasons because of that, but I'm just joking. But no, it's like fucking zombie apocalypse, man. It's crazy. I think eventually, yeah, if we don't already got it, like any disease, because people are acting like this is a new thing. You don't show symptoms. You don't have to show symptoms if you have it. You could just be a carrier, which is something that's been going around for a while. Just look back at the typhoid Mary case. This is not new. People are acting like, oh my god, it's a super disease because you can catch it and not even know you have it. It's like that's any disease, man. Jesus Christ, stop acting like it's a new thing. But yeah, I believe eventually, one way or another, we're all gonna get it. If we don't already have it, man, it's inevitable. I believe, just personally. Um, yeah, Rick is speaking some truth there. I only wear the mask if a private. Yeah, I don't like wearing a mask either, but you know, it's something we got to do at the moment. Hey Kev, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Um, uh, my opinion, probably, man. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I know it sounds stupid. Like, how the fuck could 100%? But if you think about it, how can they not? This thing can travel in the air. We all have to go outside eventually. We all have to interact with people eventually. This thing is a fast moving disease. I believe it's if not already infected people. Like they just say, just breathe in the air that some infected person has breathed on or breathed into can make you get it. So yeah, half of us probably already got it and not even know. I could have got it and not even know. Um, it's just crazy, man. There was a person at my mom's work who had it, and she getting tested. I don't know the results of that or anything, but she's still alive to my knowledge, so that's a win for me. Um, yeah, I'm all right. Probably not a carrier, and you, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. We don't get to do everything Uncle Sam tells us to do. I get that. I'm just saying, like, if that guy in the store asks you, "Hey, put on your fucking mask," just put on a fucking mask. As I do get the rights issue. I do get the rights issue, and I do believe we're all gonna get it eventually. But still, people are acting like it's a joke, out partying, shopping, rioting, yeah, I know. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Kev, I hope you're not a carrier, and I don't think I'm a carrier, but who knows? Um, yeah, if it's in the air, we are messed up. Exactly. Apparently, it can travel by air. That's one of the dangerous parts. Uh, when I go out, I have the attitude as to say, "Come and get me. Today is a good day to die." Means I rather die. Yes, exactly, me. Right. That's a good way to live, man. That's exactly. Um, Greeting death like an old friend. Not hiding from it. That's a good way to live. I do agree with that. I do exactly agree with that kind of statement. And yeah, people are stupid, but you know that's human nature. You know we're all fucking idiots, man. Fuck that shit, dude. I do it because I have a family. I do it because I got. Yeah, I get that. I get that. We, Rick, I get that. I do. I see both sides of the coin. Hello, Miss Junebug. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Bragging about our. He didn't go in detail, so we're all good. He didn't go in detail. He's been cool. You know, June's a cool dude. Tina, okay, we got the more Spanish in the chat. I know some of this. Uno means one, and familia means family. See, I'm a fluent Spanish speaker. I can read about 50% of that. That's a joke, by the way. Someone's gonna get offended, but that's a joke. Um, if I could live longer by protecting myself, yeah, I get that. Yeah, exactly, Rick. I do get that. Yeah. I do agree. Like I said, I see both sides of the issue. I do see the how people are think their rights are being taken away, and how people are afraid that the government will do more stuff to them as time goes by. But I also do see people that are like, "Hey, I'm gonna wear this mask because I don't want to fucking die," you know, or I want to give this to my kids and shit. Yeah, we got. But yeah, I did put the link up ahead. I can put it again if anybody wants to come up in here. Hey Kev, what's up? I saw you earlier, Vet. Oh wait. I just scrolled up and saw it again. Why did I do that? If I get again, and not that I don't take precautions, I do I've actually been self-isolating my whole life. It's nothing new. I see that, yeah. I, I've always been more of an introvert, so I do agree. Um, Kev's like, same here. I do not care if I have to be on lockdown for even a year. My life and my family is essential. Yeah, I get that. I get both sides. Like I said before, I totally get that. You mean him, or what do you mean them? I love them. Oh, he's all right, but I love them. What does them? I don't know. Yes, Mr. Kev is a boss. He is. Kevin is the total boss, man. Um, I'm gonna put this. Nobody's forced to, but I'm just gonna put this in the chat once in a while. We're gonna Caulk your wagon mouth. This we're gonna Caulk your wagon mouth. This we're gonna Caulk your wagon mouth. There we go. Back on. The link is still there. Your autocorrect is just as bad as mine because I'm a cheesecake. Yeah, I thought that. I thought that it was supposed to be me. I wasn't sure. Well, not true. I was a happy kid at about 17. I locked down myself. Not that. Oh, dude, why did you lock down yourself, if I may ask? You don't have to say it if you don't want to. I heard of a case yesterday. An old man tested twice. Oh shit! And that's crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. That I thought she said she loves you. I mean me. We're not starting some weird ass love triangle. We're not doing that. Um, but yeah, exactly. Meep. It is crazy, man, and it kind of who knows what's going on here. Hey, Sasha, what's up? How you doing, dude? I do have the thingy. I figured out how to do it off a tablet, man. It's been a while, but I figured so. If anybody wants to join us, oh, he's cool. It's just him. It's just Junebug. That's what he does. But yeah, the link is down there. If anybody wants to come up. But yeah, this is some crazy information right here. Oh, dude, I can see my picture. He's an actual. There's a dude. I don't know if that's him, but yes. Yeah, dude, it's cool. I figured out how to do it off of the fucking tablet, man. And before it used to say, no, you can't do it off a tablet. But now, motherfucker, I can do it off a tablet. So now there will be panels, man. We will be doing we will be doing more panels. People might not show up to them, but yeah, that was you in 2014. That's still cool though. Are you wearing like a jester's hat, or are you like? It looks like you're You're doing music. You're doing music. Oh well, obviously your channel is Meeps Music and cover songs. Pretty sure I've heard your songs before somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh, I agree. I totally agree. He can be an ass, but you know that's what makes him. That's what makes him him. Man, please, no more traumatizing cat. Okay, we will not talk about the cat stories. Though I do have plenty of of, of traumatizing cat stories. But we won't talk about those. I'm sorry, man. I watched a replay too, and that was bad, man. That was bad. I watched a replay. I'm like, what the fuck? And I like how you were talking to Nate, and you were recap. recapping the stream, and you're like, okay, so me and this lady talked about sex, and then Trenchy came in, and then he talked about the cat thing, and I'm just like, literally, out of all the shit we talked about, you brought up the cat thing, like seriously. But no, it's funny. Um, I'll simply say that I stirred. Oh shit, I agree, Kev. Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm glad you are slowly getting out of that, and yeah, man, good luck to you, man. Good luck. That's all I can really say. I've since bought a real bandana. Oh, nice. So you're like a fucking you're like a what people with the bandanas? You're like a gangster now. You're like a real gangster. I found a thing of lemonade. Okay, well, I feel good. Oh, thank you. I don't. It's just the way we. It just I don't know. I was gonna say I don't try to be, but yeah, it's just how it works. But thank you, I appreciate that. Wolfman, how you doing? How you doing, man? How are you? Oh, yeah, come up, man. If you want to come up, we can talk shit. You know, whatever you want to say. I don't know how long I'll be here, so if I magically leave, I'm sorry. But I do want to try to get people up here just to like test it out. You know, just to see if it works because I've never done this off a tablet before, and if it works, we're doing it again. Corey's gonna have fucking competition. Competition. Sasha, you gonna have fucking competition. John's gonna have competition because motherfucking Trenchy can do fucking panels. No one's gonna show up because you guys are way better, but still, there's gonna be competition. Oh, that's cool, Meep. It's cool. Loud is cool. The gangster, yes, beep the gangster. Meep meep. uh, well, yeah, it takes time, Kev. You know, it takes time. Yeah. Ooh, we have someone in the back room.
That's Meep, Trenchy. Meep's from the United Kingdom.
What's up? How are you?
I'm all right. I wasn't sure whether you was going to be able to get it to work. You see on your little cell phone.
Yeah, man, I didn't know either. That's why I was like asking people to come up and stuff. You know, I wanted to test it out.
Well, it works anyway, so that's like good news.
Hell yeah, man.
Because
how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm a little bit. The sun's been affecting me in the UK. It's been really hot here over the past couple of days, but I'm just. It's cooled off a bit now, so I'm sort of normalizing a little bit.
Right. Yeah, it's been a little hot over here too.
Is that picture a scene from Willy Wonka, Trenchy?
Oh no, it's not. It's from the play Holy Musical Batman.
The guy looks really interesting.
Yeah, he's a version of the villain Sweet Tooth. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, he looks like from the film Willy Wonka, the original Gene Wilder one, like the little guy in the shop that like sells the toot sweets and things.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. He does kind of look like an Oompa Loompa, the original Oompa Loompas.
He'd make a good backdrop in The Wizard of Oz as well.
Oh yeah, man.
Or the dark sequel to it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Can you see the chat?
I'm gonna put. You can pop the chat window out because I normally focus on StreamYard because otherwise you get what's known as latency.
Yeah. Or I could just do this for you, so you can interact with the people too. I could just put them up.
No, I'm okay because I'm about to click on something that would.
Okay, gotcha.
That would, because I'm on a
Oh,
desktop, you see, so I can open multiple windows. But
right.
right now, my attention's. Oh, here we go. I've got to click on the three little dots and then pop out chat, and there it goes. So
Yeah.
then if I click on StreamYard and then go back to Google Chrome and focus on the chat, then I can see both at the same time. There you go. All there. I can see everything. I'm like Ray Milan, the man with the X-ray eyes. I can see the whole universe now, Trenchy.
Nice.
I'm not
That's
sure
cool.
whether I'm not sure whether that's a good thing though.
It might not be, but
Information overload.
right.
So, what part of America you're in, Trenchy?
I'm in Syracuse, New York.
I don't know. I know. What's that? Is it Rhode Island by New York, or is that a different island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhode Island's decently close. Yeah.
Was Barbara Streisand born in New York?
I have no idea actually. People, someone in the chat probably knows.
Because she sounds like that kind of New York kind of sound. I don't know how to articulate it.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Of course, that would stick in your mind, Sasha. Man, it was some crazy shit.
I'm just going to get a fit. I'm rolling in a ciggy. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm just catching up on some of the comments here.
Do you know nicotine can stop what's known as a cytokine storm? That's what happens when you get COVID. I'm not recommending that everybody smokes, but
oh damn, that's interesting.
Yeah, if they want some information how to curtail it, if they get it, just like go and get some nicotine gum. I don't think they're going to get addicted in the period of time when they've got COVID.
I hope not, but that's interesting,
It is.
Nicotine.
It's also an enzyme inhibitor, which is not really a good thing.
Yeah. But June, yeah, I'll definitely hook you up, man. I'll leave a link and I will mention that for you.
Trenchy, if I get too loud, you're just going to have to tell me to be quiet because I'm always respectful. I'll just get carried away sometimes.
Oh, you're good, dude. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to respect you as a guest. I'm trying to also still not ignore the chat,
Well, you're a nice person. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to incorporate everyone that wants, so nobody feels left out, But I don't want to make you feel left out either, because I'm happy you came up here, man, and I do want to chat with you and stuff.
Yeah, you do what you need to do, Trenchy. Because I did my first real live show a couple of days ago. I did one before, which was a total disaster because I didn't know what I was doing. But then I did another one. I did another one when I didn't know what I was doing, but I had some friends in the chat and they were like guiding me through what to do.
Nice. That's what you need, man. That's always good to have is a good support group.
Yeah. The only problem was they was on cell phones and I was on a desktop and I'm thinking, how do I translate that? But I managed to blend the two sources of information together. What's the word?
I'm trying to think.
Transliterate.
Oh yeah. Translate. I think. Yeah, there you got it.
Where's Quebec? Is that like in the Middle East or is that somewhere else?
Quebec. I think there's a Quebec in Canada, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And there's another one. There's isn't there one in Spain, I believe.
I'm terrible at I'm terrible at geography. You see, I just about know where I am.
Too. Yeah, I'm about the same.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but I do agree with Sasha here. He says there are no such thing as better. We all have strengths. We all have our weaknesses.
That's right, Sasha. I agree with that.
He has a very good point there. Oh, He said that you have the when you said the sight thing. Sasha wants to know how many fingers is he holding up.
What, me or someone else?
Oh, he wants you to. He wants you because you said you had the. You could see like everything.
Oh,
So
I
he's
was
like, he's messing with you. He wants to know how many
three,
fingers he's holding up.
three fingers. Three fingers.
Are we right? Are we right, Sasha? Are you still here? Yeah, I'm pretty close to John. I haven't heard from him in a few days, but yeah, me and John are cool. I like John.
So
He's a good dude.
how long have you been online, Trenchy?
Um, well, before the channel, pretty much, I've been on YouTube since I was a kid. I grew up with YouTube. Um, my channel's only been producing videos since 2016, but this channel has existed since 2015.
Ah, right, because I did have a. I'm just looking what Sexy Monkey's typing there. I was like completely flabbergasted for a minute.
Mhm.
I had a channel that I'd been running until 2015 until recently, but then I had like a psychotic break because I was like, there was like a few things going on in my life, and I'd had one whiskey too many, and I deleted it, and then woke up the next day thinking, oh my god, what did I do? It's like 5 years of history like vanished. So,
Right.
so I started this new one, but the new one that includes cover songs because this was in relation to what you was asking before I come on the panel. What do I do? I'm a musician, songwriter, but I started doing cover songs in recent days.
Oh, nice. Um, I know I saw the. I think I saw you on Rant Jams, right? If you've been over there.
Yeah, Rant featured me and he made me really popular, a lot more popular than I was, and that's when I went a bit mental and like deleted my channel and thought, oh my god, what did I do?
Yeah, man, that's one reaction, you know.
Yeah, but we make decisions and we gotta live by them. And I'm up to 130 something subs again already, so I can live with that.
I get that. Is that dude? Fame can get to your head and stuff. It's like if you get too much attention at once.
Yeah, with me, it wasn't so much the fame. It was I was trying to reply to everyone, and it was like in the end, it was like blowing my head off.
Right.
It was like because
I get that.
yeah, I don't like ignoring people or making them feel insignificant. So I tried to give some value to the comments that I'm posting, but it was like 300 a day in the end, and I like couldn't cope with it.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Me as well. I hate when I miss comments, and I try to reply to everybody. And usually I can't reply right away, but I at least I heart their comment, and then I'll get back to them and reply to them later.
I remember pinning a comment once, and that went something like "Go to sleep, everybody." Or go home, everybody. I'm trying to sleep. And something about I love you all daily. It's like, go away, leave me alone.
Yeah, that's funny.
But they kept coming back. They just kept posting more comments. I thought these people are trying to wind me up now.
You're like, damn, why do you like my stuff so much? Stop it.
But it's my own fault because I kept replying to people. Somebody said you've got to be mysterious, but I don't like being mysterious or ignorant towards other people. You see, you've got to make people feel special.
Yeah, who the hell said you got to be mysterious? I don't get that advice.
My ex-girlfriend, I was in the middle of an argument with her when I deleted my channel.
Oh, that explains a lot. That explains a lot.
Oh my god. She was really unhappy that I asked for a divorce before we'd even got married, and that's what really sort of blew the whole thing.
That's oh my god.
I thought it was a really cool thing to say at the time.
Hey, you want a divorce? I know it's gonna happen, so we might as well just do it now. Get out of the way.
Oh god.
Yeah, like
it's the text. The last because the only thing I can see is Sexy Monkey lost. Is there been more postings then? If not, I've got a problem with my little pop out chat.
Yeah, I gotta catch up. But But yeah, I guess Barbara Streisand was born in New York. I'm going down the comments now, and yes, Quebec is in Canada.
Let me just close that down a minute and then go back to the room text.
Oh yeah, he might have meant the word incorporate as well. I still love that picture, man. Those jellyfish are just awesome. French Canadian, what? There's a Quebec where you said? Okay, I probably was wrong about some of those Quebecs. There's probably only Quebec in Canada, but I don't know.
I remember it being in Canada now, but it does sound like a Middle Eastern word. That's like a quack quack sort of sound.
Yeah, no, I get that.
The quack, do you think the quack comes from the French language sort of side of it? Because I know it's got partly French in it.
Oh, it could, man. It could. I know Kev, Def Central, he is French. He's part French, I believe. I think he actually speaks French fluently, I believe.
Yeah, during the book, what she was talking about was something called snob appeal, which is not really an ideology that I run with. I understand how it works. It's the kind of thing of it. Do you know, like if you ever been in someone's text and they start ignoring you, and the more they ignore you, the more like people respond because they want to feel wanted and recognized within society, even if it's cyberspace society. And that's what they were advising me to do. And I thought, well, I'd rather like die out with my values intact than like resort to something like that.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah, I guess Sasha, aka Sexy Monkey, he almost deleted his channel out of anger. He said, I've almost deleted my channel as well. I came close, but I could never really go through with it.
No, and if you ever do, Sexy Monkey, just it's what it is. You just like do what you're gonna do. If you want to come back, you come back. If you don't, then you don't.
Yeah, no, he's back now. He's good now. He's really good at what he does. He makes like slip covers and stuff.
I don't know what a slip cover is.
Oh, you know, like movie covers.
Oh yeah, like an introduction.
Yeah, like on the
promo.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the case. You have the case of the movie, and then you have the cover on it with the picture and the title and stuff. He makes his own versions of those.
There you go. I've just some channel owners don't like to use the word subscribe. Am I allowed to use that, or shouldn't I?
Oh, you can. I don't care. I know YouTube can be a little iffy about that, but fuck them. We should be able to say it if we want to.
All right. Well, I was just making sure because it's like people have different rules, you see, and I don't like crossing on anyone's.
Yeah. My rules are pretty simple. Just don't say anything racist.
But
and even, and it's like keep your clothes on, and we're all good. And hell, you don't even have your camera on, so if you get naked, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't see you.
I'm like a skinny person. I would look ridiculous with no clothes on camera. It's like people start laughing at me.
Yeah, no, I can't do that either. People be like looking at him, being like, why does this man have lint in his belly button? Like this is disturbing.
People seem to do it. People seem to do things in cyberspace that they can't get away with in real life. It's like the fly on the wall scenario, that kind of psychology.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is, I subscribe to Sexy Monkey's channel. I don't know whether you know, but there's a link that you can install on Google Chrome. I don't know whether it works on a tablet, but it enables you to do what you once was able to do in live chat, which is like go directly to the channel, because YouTube stopped that.
Yeah, I know. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So
We have loopholes.
it is, and it works quite well. They're on. I forgot what they got.
Yeah, everybody in here is cool, man. Everybody in here is good people. You're good, Kev. I mean,
well, it's important, isn't it? Because you have to actually care about other people. If you don't, it's not even worth living. And you have to care about their welfare, because otherwise, if we have a whole nation of people who really don't care about each other, then it's not going to be a very nice planet to live on.
yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100% there. We got, like I said in the beginning, everybody was in the beginning of this mess. We had people fist fighting over toilet paper and stuff, and I was saying we should be like uniting and like sharing shit and stuff, because if we're divided, we will fall. That's a You can take that way back to Abraham Lincoln. He said that house divided will fall. Yep.
I think Jesus said it first.
Oh, Jesus probably said it first, but I don't know much about Jesus, but he probably said it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never promote religion, but it's like it's written in the text, and probably like the oldest copy they've got is like 400 AD or something, and basically said a house divided against itself will fall.
Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess that's probably where he got it from.
Well, go on, sorry.
Oh no, you can go, man.
The founding fathers were like very, very they like, if I remember rightly, they were like very into the Bible and all the scriptures and all that.
Yeah, the Bible used to be a big thing. I respect religion enough. I respect religion in its purest form. I respect belief. I'm not the hugest fan of organized religion. I believe it has its place, but
yeah, same here. But I'll be honest with you, I have no respect for like the actual all the religious denominations today. But it's what I do have respect for when you actually examine the text that they claim to follow, and I'm looking at that text and I'm thinking that's quite ethical writing.
yeah, most of it is. If you look, it is quite logical. I will say that, and I will say that without religion, we would probably be lawless. We would probably still be practicing cannibalism and stuff like that, because we would have nothing really to scare us into not doing it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, when I've examined all the mainstream religions, and there's a common denominator that I see amongst all of them, and that's that they're using their religious foundation to try and control people against their own will, and I don't like that.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Not that if somebody says they're a Catholic or they're a Protestant or whatever, I will never ever say anything negative to them, because I think that's very personal and private to them. But as far, go on.
Oh no, you can finish your. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. You can finish your what you were gonna say.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is like whatever people adhere to is very important to them. But I was like addressing the whole system rather than somebody's personal ideology, religious ideology.
Right, I agree. Like I said, I respect the personal belief. I do respect people who are Christian and stuff. I don't really like the full idea of organized religion, because I do think it's used for a lot of bad stuff, but I do believe it does help and benefit people. And as long as, like what Sexy Monkey said down here, I'm slowly catching up on the chat. I do think it's fine to be religious, just don't force it on the people.
Well, that's the thing, and they used to force it on people all the time, against their own will. You just like literally terrify them.
Yeah.
And it's like something that should be presented to people in a way where you can either like accept it or like not accept it, but not be made to feel like they're doing something wrong if they don't accept it.
Yeah, exactly. Um, Here's something interesting here that June said. YouTube is a business, or at least has potential to be a future business for you. You shouldn't be mysterious. You should have good word of mouth about your content. Entrepreneurship is did college.
I know, and I
Oh,
addressed that. Sorry, go on.
I said, oh, he took it in college. Yeah, you can go, man.
My problem is I get excited, and then as soon as I say something, I know I'm throwing your conversation, and I don't mean to do that. But I addressed that before, and that's what I was saying. It's snob appeal. I was like being recommended to do, and snob appeal works, but it's not something I respect because it's you when you do when you employ snob appeal or being mysterious. In other words, just completely ignore or give people like shallow responses in order to like make them feel that they're going to like try even harder to come back, then that's going to work. But to me, it's creating something that is so it's artificial. It's not
Yeah,
organic. It's something that is wrong in my mind and heart, and people should. All right, I might not, by responding to people and connecting with people and bonding to people and trying to make them feel special, I might not be the biggest channel on YouTube, or at least I'll be able to go to sleep at night.
I agree. I didn't make my channel to become famous. I don't think that's in the cards for me, and I'm not attending to do that. What I made my channel for is I used to be in a dark place, and I would watch people on YouTube, and they would make me feel better. So I want to give that back to other people. I want to kind of do like kind of express my passions and um, hopefully help people who are having a bad time forget their worries and stuff and entertain, um, kind of like what YouTube did to me, did for me back in those times, if that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense. I was just adding someone. Hang on. Do you
And
know
Kev
that?
is speaking French.
Did you ever
Oh,
see
what's
the
up?
film? Go on. Did you ever
Oh,
see
I
the
said
film?
what?
Sorry, because it's like there's always a little bit of a lag, so it's like people like bounce into each other. Did you?
I was just gonna say you could go.
Thank you. Did you ever see? Because if it'd be different if we was in like next to each other in the same room, it's like it's the eye contact and the body language and everything, but it's like
Yeah.
it's this. Did you ever see the film Contact with Jodie Foster?
No, I don't think I have.
Well, I absolutely adore the line at the end of it because she lands up on a different planet and she runs into her father who had died some 20 years before.
Oh,
And
damn.
yeah, it was a very sort of strange, surreal film. And he reminded Jodie Foster of a story that he used to tell her that she'd forgotten all about when she was a child. And she said, "Don't you remember when I used to relate the story about the man who would be at a beach and he would see thousands of stranded starfish and he would throw as many back into the sea as he could. Um, and then after being asked the question, well, how come you've only managed to throw 500 starfish back in the sea when there's like 100,000 here? And really, you haven't really saved any. And he said it made a difference to the ones I saved.
Right.
And that's exactly what you've been talking about there, about making people, with what you said
Yeah.
before and all that.
Yeah. If I could make one person happy, I win. That's how I feel.
Mm. And that's what it's all about. So I'm
I
not going to.
agree. Yeah.
So I'm not going to use the mystery approach or snob appeal because I think I'd rather like it's just something that doesn't mix with me. I see it all over,
Yeah.
and I see it as I see that ideology everywhere, and I see it as creating a a framework within society that's making people very cold towards each other, and I don't like it.
Right. Oh, he did delete his first channel, but now he's got different channels.
What was that, me
Oh,
or somebody else?
that was dit this dude.
Hi.
Hiya,
Hey,
yeah,
Hi.
sexy monkey.
Yeah. How's it going?
I'm fine, sexy monkey. Nice to speak to you in person.
You too. You too. No, first time seeing you here.
Is that a UK accent?
It is. Yes.
All right.
You're outnumbered now, Trenchy.
I know, man. Don't
Yeah.
try anything. You
I'm,
forget we Americans, we crazy.
I'm normally good at detecting accents, but I can't detect that one for some reason.
Well, I don't have the accent of where I'm from. I don't have nothing like it.
It's like a Sussex in there somewhere, but it's or that part of the world, but it's like it's like you've been living somewhere else, and it's
Right. I've been living somewhere else. Yeah. And I haven't affected my local accent at all. Nothing close.
well, I was born in Birkenhead, but I've been living in Plymouth since 1985, so I've still got my Merseyside accent, but it's
Yeah.
not as strong as what it used to be.
Oh, it's pretty strong still to me. I think I'd say that's a strong accent.
Yeah, but it's like I speak to my mate Rob, and he's online and he's from YouTube, and he's like, I have problems hearing what he's saying sometimes, understanding what he's saying sometimes.
Some people never lose their accent, no matter how much time passes.
That's right. That's right. I've lost the what's the word for strength of an accent? It's not as strong as what it used to be, but I'm aware that it's still present.
My camera's off because your cameras are off. I thought, why not just fit in?
Well, there's a lot of people who have like they're having a pop at people for like not coming on with camera, as if like people are expected to come on with camera. And I'm not against cameras, but I'm against the idea where that if people want to come on camera, then so be it. You know, let it be. But I'm seeing the idea like push forward at the moment that it's wrong to come on something called YouTube, like that, like represents a cathode ray tube of a television going back in the day. To like speaking audio, but at the end of the day, it's like YouTube wasn't always like live broadcasts, and the whole medium changed, the whole foundation of YouTube changed, and
It absolutely did, yeah. And it's
yeah.
become very, very informal now, and that in a good way. But because yesterday I did my first live stream out of many. That this is the first one that's ever had any kind of a structure to it. I think.
Well, if I see you doing one when I'm out there and it's the right time for me, I'll gladly hop on.
Yeah. Well, most of the people who join are US based, so I know we're on the same time zone.
It's about people in it, meeting, like connecting with each other, and
yeah,
from all different diversities.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to Junebug Films, who wants a 1,000,000 subs so he can steal money from Google. So I support that, you know.
Well, that's a bit. I understand what Junebug was saying, because that, like, if you get monetized, then you're going to make some, and there's nothing wrong with making money out what you do.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, yeah, let's steal some money from fucking Google. Google don't need all that cash.
But I did I? I'm sure I subbed to Junebugs.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. Do you ever do any live? Sorry, go on.
No, sorry. I hope I didn't offend you yesterday, Trenchy, when I said about Cameron Diaz.
Oh no, man. We all have our likes and dislikes, you know. I'm not a huge fan of her. I just brought her up because I just thought of her. I'm not the hugest fan. I do like The Mask and Shrek, but it's not like I'm a die-hard Cameron Diaz fan.
Okay.
Who's Cameron Diaz?
I like that. I like that you don't know who she is.
I don't. I know the name, and I know she's famous.
She's
but I
an
don't-
actress. She's in.
Yeah.
She does romantic comedies for the most part. Basically.
You sound like you're into dramatics. Sexy is a sexy monkey.
Oh, what do you base that on? Why do you think that?
I can hear something like that. Reminds me of the theatre in your voice.
Oh, I thought you meant you could sense my disdain for what I was talking about.
I can sense that, but I just had the perception that you had like a theatrical background to you, but I'm probably wrong.
You're wrong. That's not the case.
I'm always wrong.
Thank you. That's kind of a compliment. Even if it's wrong, I'll take that.
Yeah, you remind me. Your voice reminds me of Edward Woodward.
Wow.
I was talking about him to my friend today, Ricky. Ricky looks nothing like Edward Woodward, my friend. He looks more like Charles Bronson, and I'm not on about the 1970s actor. He's
the prisoner.
well, my friend Ricky's 71 years old, and he's a dead ringer for him.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Well, I'm going to start. Me and Ricky are going to start. Like, I'm going to do more lives. I'm going to get him on there, but Ricky's not very good. He's not very confident in front of the camera, so I'll probably have to buy him a bottle of wine or something.
It takes time, man. I was nervous too. Most of my older videos, I wasn't even on camera. The only reason I'm not on camera now is because I'm moving and stuff, and nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on camera at the moment because I don't want to be on camera. Sometimes I'm like, it depends where I am in my psyche. Sometimes I'm like fine to be on camera, and other times I think I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm usually always on camera, but I'm just not now because neither of you are.
Yeah. It's kind of like we're doing a little podcast.
I don't have a picture of me on here, so best I can do is just turn my camera on.
Well, I had an argument with somebody about a podcast, not an argument, a heated debate. And because they were saying when you're speaking on the microphone, it's nothing more than a podcast. And I think, all right, maybe a podcast, but it's interactive. People are actually communicating with each other still. A podcast is something that you just listen to, like a radio show.
Yeah.
Oh, as an audience member, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting back to the chat here. Junebug brought up Benjamin Franklin, also said that united we stand, divided we fall. Which
I'm partly dyslexic, by the way, Trenchy, not completely, but I have issues.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, following lines of text. I can do it.
Oh man, I can. If you want, I can read the chat, man. Hey, Coffin Crew, welcome, man. How you doing? But yeah, I can read the chat for you if you want.
I've got a diagnosis of being dyslexic, so I suppose technically I am, but it's never really been any kind of a problem.
Yeah, what it is, if I've got information going on through my ears, and I'm concentrating on other people, then my Achilles heel, my weak point is reading text, because I always have issues reading text, so I'm like very, very slowly reading it, but in real time I can't do it.
That makes sense.
Right.
That reminds me, years ago when I was at school, I was doing my homework and I was listening to the radio, and I started writing down the cricket score because I could hear it, and I just wrote down what I heard.
Yeah, well, I get that.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's understandable.
I like a lot of the new speech engines that display the text at the same time and read it out to you. You can.
Oh yeah.
It's good for dyslexic people because it trains their mind to equate the audible vibrations with the physical text, because two different parts of your brain, they're like,
yes,
it's calibrating them in real time all the time and like growing them neural synapses even stronger.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But I'm 57 years old, so it doesn't get as easy as what I did in the past.
Right. Hey, dude, what's going on? How you doing, man? What's up? But yeah, I'm gonna try to catch up on this chat here. Oh, we got one from Junebug saying, "I'm a Christian, but I don't believe in going to church because I think that pastors and preachers are hypocrites because they're not preaching what they preach in life." I agree. I agree. I don't believe they all are, but like I said, I'm more of a I have more respect for just faith and belief than I do for organized religion.
Yeah,
Like I said, I think it has. Oh, you can go, man.
Junebug quoted exactly to perfection what I was trying to say before.
Yeah,
That's like
well,
perfect.
it has its place. I believe it has its place, but there's a lot of with the positives. There's a lot of negatives.
Well, I believe they're hypocrites because the text that they're claiming to represent, namely the Bible, if you're talking about the Christian community, they're being hypocrites because they're doing the opposite to to what they're promoting. But at the same time, I'm trying to be careful about offending other people here who might be, associated with one of those.
Well, if you don't mean it with any kind of hatred, then it's fine because it's all just opinions, and we can all have different opinions.
Yeah,
I think that's okay.
Yeah, and I never because I did. It appalls me to express hatred towards another person because that's what some people do within the religious community as well. They use their particular ideology, religious system to It's nothing to do with trying to impart a kind of correct information. It's just spewing something from a dark part of them, and I don't like that.
Yeah, and the irony is that's not that's not very Christian, is it?
It's not. It's not what Jesus taught. He said, pray for those persecuting you.
Yeah, I really believe that Jesus back in the day, if he was real, I do believe there's a chance he was real. If there was a real Jesus, I believe Jesus would be a pothead. Jesus sounds like a pothead. He's like down to earth.
Well, he had long hair.
Yeah, man. Dude, but those pictures we see, that's not really Jesus. That's like some Roman emperor dude. That's not even what Jesus looked like.
Oh no, that's an incarnation of an incarnation of an incarnation. It's the Chinese whispers. It's got changed over the centuries.
It gets this. It's probably
Yeah.
connected. It's probably connected with something called the Council of Nicaea, where it all started with Emperor Constantine. It's like something happened then which established what Sexy Monkey has just been talking about. That was the foundation of it. 325 AD. It's where all the little visuals started, distortion on top of distortion on top of distortion until in the end you get this representation of a person
that's not true.
Yeah, and they didn't even have, and there's no actual physical pictures of Jesus, so it's like.
But yeah, how you doing, dude? And June says here, I started my channel because it was a struggle for me to find a job. I got so tired of filling out applications for about 6 months that I just need a break, and now I have one, but sporadic. Yeah, I get that. I definitely understand that. Everybody needs a hobby. And then Kev said he deleted one channel, abandoned one, and got 3 terminated. Damn, Kev, how many channels do you have, man? Jesus.
I basically abandoned my other channel, my second one. It's active. I'm just
let it bleed.
I'm just not putting anything on there, but it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen your other channel. I think you have it featured on your main channel.
Well, I've put all of my content on there via playlists. So yes, kind of, sort of, but yes, but no at the same time, if that makes sense.
I'll check out your
Right.
channel, by the way, in time, Sexy Monkey.
Thank you. You'll see a video playing on the homepage, which will explain my name, because some people do find it strange.
Well, I did wonder, because I thought you was female in text, and I thought, well,
Yeah.
We all did. We all did.
that
You're
was
not
just my
alone.
perception. It's like, but whatever. It's like
Not everybody did. I met this woman the other day, and she instantly knew I was male.
Yeah, because monkeys. Because a part of me was thinking that, but like with your actual text, I sense masculinity, but with the actual name that you choose, Sexy Monkey, it was like a female connotation. But then monkey is quite often used to like represent male, but sexy is quite often used to represent female. And I'm thinking, I don't know.
You got deep.
Yeah, I was like, all these like different equations were going through my mind, and I thought, all right, I'll find out one day when I go and check his channel out, or the channel out rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of good channels in here. We got the dude Coffin Crew, if I could put him up here. Of course, Kevin, Deaf Central.
So I take it this is your first time using StreamYard, is it? Or your first time
No,
on the Hangouts?
no. Remember we did one on New Year's. This is my first time doing it off a tablet.
Oh, on a tablet, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember that. I met your brother.
We did one back before
last year.
Yeah.
There's a way of doing it free of charge, by the way, but you've got to use OBS and Skype and like manage to like, but the people who participate have to be on Skype, and then you have to like cross all the connections and like divert all their audio signals into the OBS software, which connects to the live stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out how to do it.
I have the free version of this. I just don't get any of the fancy, perks.
Me too.
But this is all free.
Yeah, you can't delete that duck picture.
Yeah. Which is fine with me. I don't care.
For a while, we had that option, but now it's permanent.
I think the duck looks kind of cool.
It
does. Oh. It's like they created the duck. They turned the duck into be a monster, so they can like give people a reason to go pro.
Right, Kev. Jesus is a hippie.
And he ate with sinners and tax collectors. He was like frowned upon for doing that by the religious community at the time.
I did find it funny. Oh, you go, dude.
He was partying with other people on like the local religion of the day. Like, wait, that can't be done.
Yeah, man.
He was a humanitarian.
June says, I did find it funny that people refused to watch the Bible miniseries that came out a few years ago because they said Jesus was too good looking. I argued that I never said Jesus was ugly.
Well, that's a good point, isn't it? I saw that post, but I didn't know how to respond to it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's all the interpretations of Jesus. It's like it seemed he never looked ugly to me, even though I know that's not really the real looking Jesus. But it's like all the interpretations. I never really saw one that was like an ugly Jesus.
I think physically he probably wasn't ugly, but even if he looked like Quasimodo, he would have still been a beautiful person from what I've read about him.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's just that's weird, man. I never heard about that thing.
But I didn't, Junebug. I didn't actually see that series. Not that I refused to watch it, but I just didn't see it. I wasn't even aware of its existence until you pointed her out to me just then.
I've heard of it. I just never got around to watching it.
I spend more time just creating my music and writing songs, and when I say writing songs, I'm on about like full productions within the recording studio.
Nice. That's really cool.
Oh, do you play instruments?
I play guitar and a little bit of piano.
Nice.
One step. I've got an Epiphone EJ165E. It's the same one John Lennon used. I won't take over the whole thing with this, but I'll just give you a little.
Oh yeah, dude, play your music.
Soliloquy. Stuff like that.
That was nice.
Thank you. Quite often, like I've got like different friends within the live community, and they're tokers. They're all stoners, potheads, and I'd probably be having a few drinks in the background at the time, and I'd just be like playing these melodies in the background.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah, they all think I'm stoned, but I'm not. I'm probably a bit tipsy, but. But I haven't got my piano plugged in, so I can't play that at the moment.
I've always been under attack because of my kill counts. They were Slasher House, Revealer Media, and some more gore. Yeah, they're very YouTube's very crazy about the copyright stuff.
Light and Love is. I didn't know Light and Love was in here. It's lovely to see you. I know Light and Love.
Oh, Light and Love's in here?
Yeah.
I can't see her.
Well, I can. She just you might.
Hey, Light, what's up? Oh, shoot. Okay, now I can see her. What's up? How you doing?
Why do people say meet with a question mark after I've said I know Light and Love? Maybe I know Light and Love, but she doesn't know me.
Who knows, man? It's crazy.
I'm sure she knows me.
Dude, there were people who used to be on my channel from a while ago, and then they'll show up out of nowhere, and I won't remember them, and they'll be like, "What's up, dude?" And I'll be like, "Do I know you?" They'll be talking like we're like close, and it's scary, and then they'll reveal who they are, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're that dude."
Well, she was celebrating her birthday the other day, and I won't forget that in a long time.
Yeah, no, that was awesome, and she got those. I didn't comment on the video, but she got like Reese's cupcakes from this dude.
I saw that the notification, but I didn't have a. There you go. I told you she knew me, but I couldn't understand why you posted me question mark. Because I'm thinking, what does that mean? I don't know. It's like I'm thinking I'm like perplexed at that point in time, thinking I can't equate that.
I will say again, if anybody wants to come up, I'll put the link in the comments. Do or Light. I'll put the link back in the comments. The more, the merrier, man.
Light, you have to come up. She has to come up. That Light's beautiful.
If she wants to. We got the great legendary Meep over here, and then we got the badass sexy monkey.
You're too kind.
Well, dude, you are James Bond, so I'm never gonna get over that. You're James Bond now. Oh yeah, that happened to D-Dub. Hey Monchichi, how you doing? Yeah, that is a good way to get porned, but hopefully that won't happen to us.
There you go. She's gonna come up.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
how you doing, Monchichi? It's been a while, man. How you doing? How's little Larry?
Porned is a verb.
I think they mean porn bombed. Just like people come up sometimes and they.
Oh, yeah, that happened to me once or twice actually.
That happened to me too. Well, not to me. It happened on a friend's stream. I was on a friend's panel, and this dude came up and started blasting porn.
Yeah, I've had that twice.
Well, that's like.
Oh man,
It's like trying to hurt somebody for no reason. I can understand that if somebody's got like if somebody's got a pretext, a reason to actually be angry at someone else, but when they just do it when they don't even know that person, I think, well, why would you do that?
Attention.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're doing well, Mo Chi. I know you're tired and stuff, but I hope you're doing good. You know what? After I like nowadays has after something nowadays has Army Hammer. A lot of people don't like him. I think he looks like a cross between Clark Gable and John Wayne. A little bit.
But people don't like him for that reason.
That's what I was
I,
thinking, Sexy Monkey.
I'm not sure. I know a lot of people are not really fans of Army Hammer. I don't know if that's because of the Lone Ranger movie or
You can't blame an actor for a bad script. That's not his fault.
no. That he did a good job. I think he played the role the best he could. It's just the script was messed up. But Johnny Depp should never have played Tonto.
I never saw it, but I don't hold anything against Jake Lloyd for being in the Phantom Menace.
No, I have nothing against Jake Lloyd. I have nothing against Hayden Christensen. I do like Phantom Menace, but I do agree those movies are flawed. But in the end, I do like those movies. I think they're decent films.
I have to agree with Monchichi, whatever they're called. They are.
Monchichi.
Yeah.
It was like I guess it was like he's named after like a doll that came out a long time ago. That happened on a stream. I was on a YouTuber who I subscribed to, Open Minded Scotty. Somebody blasted porn, and this is some hardcore stuff too. Oh damn!
Yeah, mine was pretty hardcore, but it was actually also well, there was hatred in it too, so it wasn't good.
Yeah, I just sense they're doing it
Yeah.
because they want to close down public expression when people are communicating with each other.
Yeah. The problem with Lone Ranger, honestly, is Johnny Depp. I don't care the fact that he's not Indian. He's an actor, but he's playing Jack Sparrow. Now, the thing about him not being Indian, he said he was, and I don't know about that, but the thing is I don't care if he's playing an Indian. It's just he didn't play it respectfully, and yes, he did play it like Jack Sparrow. Like it, Johnny Depp's a great actor. He has very good range, but it seems like ever since Jack Sparrow, he's just been playing Jack Sparrow in every film, and it's sad to see. You have your exceptions like Interstellar, but
Wait, Johnny Depp was not in Interstellar.
oh wait, he wasn't.
No. I don't know who
Who's
you're
the guy
thinking.
from Interstellar?
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh shit.
Anne
Oh
Hathaway.
yeah, Light. Come up. But no, I didn't know Matthew McConaughey was the. Oh, I messed that up. My
Yeah.
bad, Monchichi. I'm sorry. I couldn't think of the year, man. But yeah, wasn't Johnny Depp in a space movie too, though?
Oh, there's a bird outside pecking at a worm. Don't kill it. It's done nothing to you.
Damn bird.
Yeah, he was in a space film. I know. I remember that Charlize Theron played his wife.
But yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll keep an eye on this guest thing so I can let you in.
Charlize Theron, as it's pronounced.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Charlize Theron now. I've been watching her like off camera stuff, off like not off camera, but off non-acting stuff, and she's cool.
She's got a very good sense of humor, and that's always a good quality in anybody.
Yeah.
If someone has a sense of humor,
Johnny Depp's great grandmother was Indian. Okay, yeah, that was his justification for playing Tonto.
I know Johnny Depp is, but I don't know about the film that you're talking about, so I can't really comment on it.
Yeah, it's just a film of this show that used to be on it used to be on TV, and then they made a movie out of it, and the movie was bad.
I know the Lone Ranger and all that, but what I'm saying is I don't know the version that Johnny Depp did of it.
Yeah, you don't want to know. What's up, Mr. Rich? Welcome.
But that's what I'm seeing. Like a lot of modern films, it's like a perversion on the original. It's like somebody's like in the executive level has got an axe to grind.
Yeah. How you doing, Ron? Welcome to the stream. Actors nowadays can act their way out of a wet paper bag. Ooh, Montichi, shots fired, man. Damn. I like how everybody got like mad silent after that. Like everybody got real quiet. We don't know how to respond to this.
who's an accomplished martial artist? Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, he was Grindelwald in Fantastic Beast. I did forget about that. That's interesting that they're doing that.
Hi, Mr. Rich. I just realized who's here.
Yeah, we got Rich. We have Ron. Yeah, Mr. Rich was the one that got her the cupcakes.
It's funny, innit? Because it's like different people I know and like from different channels, but we all seem to end up in the same place at some point in time. You know, not all at the same time, but it's like the expression birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah. Okay, I like him as an actor, and he's an accomplished martial artist. I'm gonna blow your guys' mind who I think should play Tonto in that movie. Taylor Lautner.
What?
Mm-hmm.
The Lone Ranger.
Yes, that's what he's saying, because he says I guess Taylor Lautner is an accomplished martial artist. I did not know that. I don't know how I feel about that. That could work, but it could be horrible as well. But I have faith in Taylor Lautner. He's done that one movie he did where with Sigourney Weaver was good.
She must be getting on now, Sigourney Weaver.
I don't know which one that is. I don't think I saw him in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and I saw him in the first Twilight film, and that was it.
Yeah, he's been in a few films. He's been in Grown Ups 2, which I like that movie. He's in this film with Sigourney Weaver. I believe Sigourney Weaver and Alfred Molina from Spider-Man 2. He plays a bad guy in it, and it's pretty much like Jason Bourne, but with Taylor Lautner as being a teenager. It's weird, but good.
Is that the Bourne Legacy you're talking about?
No, it's like Bourne, but it's not. It's not a Bourne movie.
I've seen some poster of him holding a gun. It's probably that one.
Yeah, probably. I
I
forget the
don't, I
name.
don't remember him in Neighbors too.
Yeah, he was the leader of the frat, or not Neighbors too. He was in Grown Ups too with Adam Sandler.
Ah, yep, that will be why.
I think I'm behind the times with the current movie industry.
Well, so are the studios.
Well, they are now with like COVID-19.
He says, when I think actors, I think James Stewart.
Well, James Stewart is one of my. I'm Frank Capra, the director, is two of my most favorite people in the world. I'm on about It's a Wonderful Life or Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. James Stewart, Frank Capra directed movies.
Yeah,
They're both good.
And of course, there's Humphrey Bogart and James Cagney as well. Like, so profound actors. Superb.
have you seen The Petrified Forest?
I have. What, Bogart?
That's my favorite film of his. Yeah.
It is, yeah. I never did get to the end of it because I downloaded it from something called Kazaa, like way back in the day, and it was a corrupted file, and so I never knew what happened, like when they were all trapped within that cafe. I don't know how
you never got to find out what happened.
No, because obviously he was like holding them up at gunpoint and all that.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's my favorite of his.
Yeah, I'm glad you can't remember the end of it because I'm going to watch it again one day and I'll find out. But it was wonderful. It was like so barren, wasn't it? Like the atmosphere and like the environment outside.
Yeah.
He says, Mr. Rich says, no chance encounters.
I know I saw that, but it was in relation to what I'd said about us eventually landing up in the same place, birds of a feather. But I didn't know whether it was like I didn't know whether he was saying like I came here specifically or I don't know.
Maybe he's speaking like destiny, like there's no chance encounters. This was supposed to happen.
Yeah. So it is. Also, I only responded with "lol" because I didn't know how to deal with that.
Yeah, I get that. We got Trini in here. We got. I think that's the only new person. How you doing, Trini?
Hi, Trini.
Richard Studi. Monchichi said Richard Studi would have made a good Tonto. I don't know who that is.
I love Monchiti's little picture there.
Yeah, that's his mascot, little Larry.
Yeah, it's funny. Where is he? The Big Sleep was. I think Bogart had like cancer when he did The Big Sleep. I think it might have been one of the last films he did, but I'm not 100% positive about that. I know he was in chronic pain when he did his last film, and I think it was The Big Sleep. With a title like that, I'm suspecting it was.
Probably. And Taylor Lautner is Indian. I think he's a fairly decent actor, but I feel like the martial arts kind of help with some of the stunt stuff at Tonto. Yeah, I get that. And we have someone's in here. Here we go. Oh no, I wanna give me 1 second. Boom. That picture is dope.
That's like the Big Bad Wolf, only in a canine format. Like what nice teeth you have.
No, that's a rabbit, I think.
I don't know what it is.
Is it a rabbit or a dog? I can't tell. Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like a rabbit's face on a dog's body.
Oh, we got a comment in the private chat. Shabong boing. I don't know who said that, but that's funny. Shaboing boing. That's funny.
Oh, Light and Love's here. She
I
obviously
don't know.
she must be backstage.
I was touching
I think I can hear her.
going.
Hiya, Light and Love.
Now I can't figure out how to move me. What the heck?
Well, we can hear you.
Like I said, shaboing boing, shaboing boing. What's up?
What's up?
Hi.
Do you love the avatar?
It's like I said, it's dope. It's awesome.
Check out the avatar that I picked.
What's up, guys?
It's nice having a roommate named Mr. Rich who buys you cupcakes for your birthday and is a moderator. I can just say, hey, panel, live stream, come join. And shaboing boing, here we are.
I'm gonna go find
dude.
fat dude.
Hey, now.
That's your roommate?
How are you
I
guys?
didn't know that.
It is. Heck yeah, man. He is the whole reason I started a YouTube channel. You didn't know?
No, I didn't know. I don't know a lot of things.
Yep. Well, I don't think I've ever told you. But yes, he browbeat me into it. And then I got freaked out when I got to like 38 subscribers and I deleted my channel and went on a spiritual hiatus for 6 weeks and went from light and dark to light and love. And this is where we are.
Nice.
I was up to 500 when I self-destructed.
Meep, your music, man, I cry every time I listen to it. But it's good tears.
Thank you. It's I do what I do, Light.
Oh, dude, totally moves my heart.
Thank you.
I told Mr. Rich about you, and he's like, oh my God. And then I find out you're listening to his music, and I'm like, I told you, Meep's the shit. Told you. Been trying to tell people Trenchy's the shit. I love y'all. You guys are awesome. You make life better. And that's just the truth.
That's what I'm trying to do because it's something that people can channel into and like. But we was also talking before about communication in the text and all that. Like whoever responded at the time, there was like I've come across two camps of people. You see, there's one camp that's saying you should ignore them and like create the element of mystery and everything. No, I don't want to do that because that's not what I'm about. And people should be making other people. People's life has value, and that's my whole like perspective, my ideology, and we should like try our best to make people feel special and also create something that makes people feel special, because if we don't, it's not even worth going on.
I agree with that, and I have found it in every kind of odd genre you can imagine. The fact that I love the horror movie genre, somehow I don't even remember how I bonded with Trenchy, but the fact that he says stay frosty, dude, you know I gotta stick with that. That's awesome. And then your music, and I try not to come on to frame. I try not to make videos when I'm in a down state of mind, because I'll bring people down and I want to help lift them up. You guys lift me up. And by the way, Trenchy, you the other day, damn it, man, when my guy was in the middle of my video, I'd already started that video like 3 times and he just kept going by, and then you commented where he got me. Oh, he was totally bombing my video, and I threatened to burn him with a cigarette and everything, and I can't believe you were the one to call me out on it. That was so awesome.
I just
Because I
found it
remember
funny.
your roommate.
Because I just found it funny because you kept yelling at him in the background. Hold on.
Man, I was crying over your roommate with the cat and heat. You're like, I'm sure everybody wants to know about that. And then you just proceeded with your video.
Yeah, that's how I deal with interruptions. That was my brother, because my brother came in. He did that a couple times. I just try to make it comedic and just go with it. I'm not gonna let it bring down my video, you know. But yeah, like I think you'll like a sexy monkey over here. He's not a horror channel, but he makes some beautiful cover art for movies, and he's just a really intelligent person when it comes to film.
Thank you again.
No problem, dude.
But
I like into
my covers, that's very specific. It's not to everybody's taste. A lot of people just don't care about that.
Dude, I can tell you're passionate about it. I see the time and energy you put into it, and it's awesome.
Thanks.
Oh shit, we lost her. Damn connection, probably.
Well, I know she has to go in the kitchen to get Wi-Fi, so it's probably a bad signal in the house. Period. So.
Yeah. We got talking about missing John Candy, and we got Bogart. The Big Sleep was brought up.
I was trying to establish whether that was his last film, because he had cancer, Humphrey Bogart, at the end, you see, and
yeah,
he was such a brave person. He lived
oh,
for what he did.
Yeah. This is an interesting comment, wanting to see John Carter brought back. I never really got into that movie, John Carter.
I think what John Carter was that the...
It was a Disney film about this like dude on Mars.
It's like that deja vu feeling, but I can't remember what it was.
I think it was made by one of the Pixar people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like it was one of those live action Disney films, but
It
like
wasn't Brad Bird, no.
I think Pixar's animation is legendary. It's amazing.
Oh, they have great animation. They do a good job.
That's my weak spot if I ever make a video. But I did some on my own on my old channel, because it's. I've been using Adobe Premiere Pro 2014 version, and but I need to use After Effects, because you can do masking and like make objects move and like different trajectories and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's complex, and I need to like take some time out and learn the software.
Yeah.
You can make objects move. That's strange.
No, like Superman. I don't know how they did it with Christopher Reeve way back in the day. Obviously, they had like the whole of Hollywood behind them. But you can do the same thing. You can like mask a person and like move them in a trajectory. But if it's behind a green screen, you can blend the background in and literally make them appear to be like flying through the sky.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, the green screen is now a feature on StreamYard.
Yeah, I've seen people use that. But I'm talking about masking, Sexy Monkey. When you mask something, when you're doing like a production, you can. Do you know if you're in a harness with a green screen behind you, and then you can manipulate that image of yourself within whatever backdrop setting to make it appear that you're like moving from A to B, whether it's through the universe or whatever. I'm having problems relating this.
Sure, that's understandable. I've got a show reel up on my channel of my college short films, and the last one on there, I used blue screen on it, but it was very amateurish. But I did this what was supposed to look like time-lapse photography, but it was just really, really, really quick edits, really fast, rapid-fire editing.
That's
But
what I got. That's what I got the theatrics from in your voice. Yeah, you're obviously into film, and it's a similar, you know.
Well, that's interesting that you can hear that my sort of enthusiasm for that come across when we're not even talking about it. That's interesting.
Yeah, I have a perception about people, and I can hear like certain connotations in the voice. I can't even explain how I know that, but it's like something, you know, that impression, and you can't explain that impression. It just occurs to you.
Yeah. I agree with what Monchichi says here. He says it's sad that people don't watch movies just because they're in black and white. I agree. A lot of great films are in black and white.
Some of the best, yeah. And that's so close-minded to just rule them all out. A lot of people won't watch foreign films.
I love the original.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 1920s version of The Little Match Girl.
Oh, thank you.
I don't think I've seen that.
Love and Light. She's left my link in the comments. Thank you.
Yeah, she's being really cool right now.
I just watched a film. The last film I watched was in a black and white Italian film from 1962. I prefer older films to new ones.
Well, they got so much more substance to them. There's like something actually happening. Because I think movies reflect the actual time period that we was living in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, yeah, you're right. Substance. Yeah.
I love how you just indirectly dissed my age group. It's hilarious, man. You're like, dude, you know, old movies used to have so much substance because they reflect the times they're in. Yeah. I do agree though.
But I always I got the impression, Trench, that he was like a lot older than obviously.
Oh, dude, I'm only 22. I like old movies and stuff. I haven't seen them all, but I like The Most Dangerous Game and 12 Angry Men, the original King Kong. You know.
Well, you're a very wise person because I can hear the youth in your voice now. When I'm like catching my breath. But you're one of these people that's like an old soul in a young body.
Well, you said, didn't you, just yesterday, that you've always got on better with older people than people your own age?
Yeah, like, well, in school, like I got along with people, but it's weird. I'll be out and I'll talk to like older people and we'll get along. Or on here, I have attracted a lot of adults who are way older than me. You know, the closest person to my age I think on here might be, well, I know there's someone that's actually in their early 20s, but the other one I can think of is Corey. You know, he's like 28, so we're pretty close, but in age difference. But besides that, a lot of the people I'd be talking to are like 30s, 40s, maybe 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
It's all relative because I was talking to like these people who live over the road from me. I was having a conversation with my neighbors. They're in their like late 70s. And I said, I'm starting to feel really old because I'm 57. And they said, you're still a baby. And that's why I say it's relative, because everyone like views people in a relative way according to where they are in the span of time. It's like temporal
Right.
issues.
Yeah, that's natural.
But Ron says here he would like to see a second movie from John Carpenter's Nightbreed. I don't know if John Carpenter did that. I know Clive Barker did Nightbreed, but I agree. I would like to see a sequel, but I think it's too late now. I think the time has passed. I don't think they would be able to make. I don't think it would work now. I just don't think they'll be able to make a sequel. I wish they would have made it back in the day. Back after the movie came out, they should have made a sequel because they set us up for a sequel. And out of all the Clive Barker movies that got sequels, you know, Hellraiser got a lot of sequels, and Candyman got a lot of sequels, got like 2 sequels. I don't get why Nightbreed didn't get a sequel, because it's the only real movie besides maybe Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2 that works, but it's the only Clive Barker movie I feel that really needed a sequel.
It was pretty low. I've actually seen Nightbreed. I got that. That's one horror film I do have. Maybe it's because of the very low budget nature of it. I don't know.
Didn't he do the film? Yeah. Wasn't John Carpenter behind the film They Live?
Yeah.
Yes, John Carpenter did They Live.
He directed it. Yes, directed it.
I've been terrified to wear sunglasses ever since that film was made.
That's understandable.
Oh my God, what am I going to see?
That's completely understandable.
I came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
There you go. Folks, I'm going to have to be going. I'll be going in 5 minutes. I'm just letting you know, giving you some warning.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'll be on here for who knows how long. I might have to go soon too.
Oh,
it lasts as long as what it lasts on the, you know. It just.
I like They Live a lot. That's actually my second favorite. John Carpenter.
That's an amazing film.
I think it went over a lot of people's heads. If you look beyond the surface, it's very telling about society and values.
Yeah,
a lot of people thought it was an action film.
No, he was making a point in that film.
It's a very deep action film. It's like kind of like people kind of overlook how deep First Blood is. First Blood is an action film at its core, but if you look at it, it's really just it's really about this guy. It's really about the soldier with PTSD and how he's pushed to the edge. There's a lot of mental health commentary going on in Rambo that is very overlooked.
Yeah, it's critiquing the Vietnam War.
Yeah,
Sylvester Stallone is one of my heroes.
You even have some like commentary that you could relate to nowadays with the police brutality that went on in that film. If you think about it.
True.
Because that film is not really, there's no hero or villain to Rambo. And even if you think about it, the closest to a villain you have is Rambo himself. Yes, he was not treated fairly, but he was blowing up like the fucking little city they're in and killing all these people.
Well, he actually only one person died in First Blood.
Oh, why do I remember more people dying?
Because that's the kind of the reputation of Rambo. But as the films progress, the body count gets more and more. But in First Blood, only one person died.
I didn't know that because I've seen the whole series of them, but I always thought like even from the first one, like loads of people died. But I'm not discounting that. But
they made up for it in the sequel when part 2.
Yeah, it's a perception. It's a perception thing, and it would like take up the whole bloody genre, the whole series, and we form an opinion based on everything that we've seen. But it's like different.
Yeah, well, I kind of was opposed to it before I even saw it because I thought, it's pro-war, and I just thought, is it another one of those,
Yeah, because wasn't there like a lot of issues at that time when Terminator 2 came out, and because the first one was so graphic and violent, there was a lot of people like complaining about what you believe in, and I don't like seeing people die either. I can't remember, there was something back in the day going on where there was like a lot of these protest groups that were complaining about the death and destruction that was taking place at the time.
At which time? When are you talking about?
About 1992.
Yeah, because Terminator 2 was 91. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like an approximation. There was something going on where people were like really, really bitching about the death toll on the first Terminator, and then there was like something where it was like it was the same kind of thing as being politically correct, only in arena of fatalities.
Even if it is science fiction.
Yeah.
Hey, Swedish, how you doing? No, we do not have the come on the cob tonight. That'll be for another day. That leads back to something. Sasha, I'm not your stream's not the only time I've said weird shit. And on my stream, I said something accidentally.
I remember several instances. Yeah.
Yeah. People don't let me live shit down, man. People don't let me live this shit down. I said that thing 2 years ago. Two years ago.
What you said before, Trenchy, it's like it's not so much what we say, it's whether it's expressed with hate, and you're not a hateful person, so it doesn't matter what you say. It's
Oh no, dude, I'm not. No, this is a joke. I'm not taking it seriously or anything. I'm just saying.
Oh,
in a comedic way.
Well, my problem is I'm a little bit autistic, you see, as well as dyslexic, and I perceive things in a literal way.
Right.
I've had to like reprogram all my little subroutines in my head to like actually understand what people are saying, but I still don't get it right all the time.
I'm very literal too. Some people have joked about that with me.
That's probably an autistic trait there.
But yeah, Lit is cool. The person he's talking about, Lit is cool. Trying to catch up with these comments.
So is Lit the Swedish traveler? Are they the same entity?
No, that was an old comment. Lit's a girl. Swedish traveler's a dude. Two very different people, but two very cool people.
Because he said it's an inside joke between me and Trenchy, the Swedish traveler, you see. So, and I thought, overload.
Yeah, no, this first of all, that comment I just pointed out was from Ron Weasley, and that was from a while ago. It's an older comment, so it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's been fun. Hang on, I'm adding people in real time here.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming, man.
There you go. Trenchy, it's been a pleasure, and Sexy Monkey as well, and Light and Love, of course.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice having you, man.
Well, I'm sure we'll run into each other. I've got the hiccups because I've been eating Scotch eggs. And they've like got to my esophagus. I'm sure we'll run into each other again in the near future. So everybody take care, look after yourselves, and it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, you too, man. Stay frosty.
You too.
Well, there used to be like the Frosties, Kellogg's Sugar Frosties used to be called Tony the Tiger. My real name's Tony.
Oh shit. That worked out very well.
Great.
Take care, everyone. Much love.
Bye. I was going to say I've got to go soon myself, but my cats just stopped me from buying onions.
What? How did your cat stop you from buying onions?
Well, I can't leave the house because she's just escaped. I don't want to go while she's gone, but she's gone.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be on here, but I'll probably be on here for like at least a few more minutes. Mr. Rich says he loves The Unforgiven with Morgan Freeman and Clint Eastwood. That's a pretty good movie.
I don't see that comment.
Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm trying to catch up before, I have to leave and stuff.
Does he say Unforgiven or The Unforgiven?
The Unforgiven.
Well, actually, that's Burt Lancaster was in The Unforgiven, but Unforgiven was Clint Eastwood. There is another one called The Unforgiven.
Yeah, he probably means The Other Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood.
It's a good one. One of the few realistic westerns where there were the true depiction of not that kind of Hollywood cliche, but just real.
Yeah. Do you like Tombstone?
I don't have a very good memory of it, actually.
Yeah, I like it, but yeah, I could get why people wouldn't be too into it. I'm just catching up.
Originally, when I did my mashup back on VHS, I had Tombstone in there at one point.
Oh, nice.
I remember it was Wyatt Earp saying, "What do you want to do now?"
Got some cool comments in here. Catching up. Yeah, I've seen the animated Little Match Girl, but I haven't seen the live action that you guys were talking about.
You know my live stream that I did yesterday?
Yeah, with Pour It Up, right?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it took a very long time for that video to process. So it wasn't viewable on my channel for almost 24 hours after it was recorded. And it's only the video is less than an hour.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I don't know why. But that was a good conversation, man. I really enjoyed that chat.
Yeah, it was good when she said go live because I've got questions for you. And I was a bit worried, but then I realized it wasn't personal questions.
No, but she was going hard with the questions, though.
Well, she was just inspired by them, I suppose, or
Yeah.
genuinely cared about the answers.
Oh, congrats, Swedish. That's cool, man. 2-hour stream. That's cool as fuck. You go, man.
I'm not sure, but I think people haven't been getting notifications when I do go live.
I usually get them, but yeah.
I don't know. It works. I think it's different for different people. Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
My advice would be to unsubscribe to me and then subscribe back. I think that fixes it.
Yeah, I think so. Like I'm getting yours for now, you know. I try to be there when I can.
Yeah.
But okay, we got some from Kev here. Corey is 25. He's 29. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I knew Corey wasn't too much older than me because we've talked and stuff.
That's a regular thing on YouTube, not getting notifications.
Yeah, it's really weird because especially said they'll fix it, but then they never did.
I get other people's notifications, but I think other people's don't get mine.
Yeah. Okay, guys, my device is on 9%, and I hate to cut it short here, but my thing's about to die. So
Okay. Well,
Monkey, thank you for coming up. You know, Sasha.
2 hours of quality talk. Can't complain.
Yeah. Thank you, Monchichi, Mr. Rich, Swedish Traveler, Meep, Light and Love, Ron Weasley, Def Central, Rick was in here. I'm trying to think of everybody who was in here. Shit. Junebug's girlfriend. Trini was in here. Coffin Crew, Pages, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Have a good day and stay frosty, everybody. This is Trenchy. Oh yeah, you go, Monkey.
I'm just saying goodbye. Goodbye too. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. This is Trenchy signing off. Beep up boop.